Hi everyone, and welcome to Fans POV. We are here at beautiful Somerset, New Jersey for AnimeNEXT 2013. I'm Ricardo, and with me I have
Brendan.
Yeah. So, real quick, I've obviously been here for 3 years, and you've been here for.
This is number 2.
All right. Was there any expectations for this year as opposed to other years for AnimeNEXT?
Well, going out the first one, which was excellent experience, I'd say that this has kept up the standard, definitely, if not exceeded in some areas. I mean, I would definitely say that the Masquerade was about as good as what I saw last year. Probably the one thing I was looking forward to the most was the Hypocrite concert, which compared to last year was 1,000 times more intense and 1,000 times better, in my opinion, than last year.
All right, I mean, with me, like I said, I've been here for 3 years, and to me, every year, one after another, ends up becoming much better than what I expected. So that's the definite. I mean, beyond that, I mean, was there anything as far as maybe the way like things were handled as far as panels, or just maybe just like pre-reg, or I mean, was there anything that kind of really stood out or really didn't stand out?
Well, the whole registration process, again, like last year, was very smooth. I mean, it was nice that I don't think they did this last year, but we also came on a Friday instead of a Thursday, but they allowed for you to pick up your registrations on the Thursday. So that was just incredibly convenient, because then Friday morning you don't have to worry about waiting online. You can just get up, put yourself together if you have to. I didn't this year, of course, and just get going. So made jump starting a little bit easier after traveling and all that stuff like that. Dealer's room, if I had to go from the dealer's room was good. I mean, I didn't really buy anything too much, but just looking around, seeing what was available, good selection. I can't really speak to how competitive the prices were because I had no basis for comparison, but I'm guessing that they were fair enough. You saw some fairly rare stuff out there, which was for dedicated people in those specific fandoms. I'm sure must have been incredible. So, all in all, pretty good round experience. Artist Alley, I've had to go on that. Again, very, very good stuff. I mean, I think that some of the things that were there were a little bit better than last year as far as some of the other art. I mean, you saw some new concepts and new fandoms coming into it, some of the newer, more popular things, which was good to see.
All right, well, I mean, as far as like the way everything's handled, like I mean, even from what I saw from the pre-reg line, it was actually very structured, very very professional. Everybody was treated very well. I mean, something I've always seen it every year at AnimeNEXT. So I'm joined now by
Catherine Corrigan.
All right, so I mean, as far as your expectations for the con, I mean, was there anything different from like the last years you've been here that really stands out, or like maybe something that might have been better, worse? I mean,
I feel like it was a little more organized this year. Last year there seemed to be a lot of panels that just got relocated, but this time it seemed to be a little bit more streamlined. It seemed to be, pretty well put together. People knew where things were supposed to be and where to direct everyone else. And I thought this year's Masquerade was pretty fantastic. Last year I thought I liked it, but this year I thought much better. The skits were really funny. Thought it was a great time.
All right. I mean, was there any big highlight or any like favorite moment of the weekend of the con?
I mean, I would have to vote again for the Masquerade. I thought that the skits were very funny. I loved the dancing for most of them. And I thought that the banter between the hosts was pretty well written, so I would have to vote for that as the highlight.
All right, and how about you? I mean, was there anything that really stood out like amongst everything else?
Definitely got to go with the Hypocrite show. That was unbelievable. I haven't been to a show like that in a very, very long time.
All right, I mean, at that point, from 1 to 10, I mean, what would you rate this year for AnimeNEXT?
I would rate it an 8. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the only real downsides were the heat, but that's not the con's fault, so I would give it a pretty high grade.
All right, and from like 1 to 10, I mean, what would you rate the con?
I think I gave it an 8 last year. I'm probably going to have to go with a 9.5 this time around. I mean, it was really, really, really good time.
All right. I mean, and based on my experience, I could pretty much say that I would definitely give it like a 9 to even a 10 because, like, once again, like, there's probably the most, like, well-structured, like, most, like, packed, and even just like the more varied AnimeNEXT I've been to for a very long time. So yeah, for me too, that would definitely be a 9.5. So I mean, would any of you be coming back next year? Or?
I'm sure I will. I think I came for the first time last year, liked it a lot, so I came back this year, and I have no complaints, so I'll probably be back again next year.
All right, how about you?
Ideally, yes, but again, time and money allowing, but I will make a considered effort to try to get here again.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I would definitely try to be back here next year just based on everything alone. So at that point, I mean, don't forget to follow us at Twitter at the Fans POV, Facebook / the Fans POV, with Instagram as well, Fans POV, and even and we actually have a DeviantArt account called Out of Time Productions at deviantart.com. So otherwise, the next con you will see us at would be.
I think it's Otakon.
And we got cops. Would actually be in Otakon in Baltimore at So otherwise we'll definitely see you there. Otherwise, this has been Ricardo. I'm here with Catherine and Jolly, and we will see you next time.
should use that.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine. I want him, he's mine. You can't have him. He's mine. Dibs, dibs.